Good morning. You rejoin us now in Madrid, Spain, where we have 2 days to explore around. And we spent the first half of today doing laundry.
I am made to be free.
Fun and exciting. I'm sorry we didn't show that. I know that you crave that sort of authentic look into our world, but some things are too private. Anyways, our hostel is kind of like right in the center of the historic center of Madrid. So we're gonna walk to a park today, and it is called
Retiro.
Retiro Park. Said perfectly the first time, like always. But the very first thing that we have to do, very first thing that I insist that we do, is go find some churros. Yo, let's go. Yo, this looks so good.
So this is a
Porra.
It's porra. And then the little ones are the churros.
And this is the chocolate you dip it in. Let's get some very sexy B-roll. Never had a churro in Spain before. If you recall, faithful viewers will recall that I once chased a lady down a beach for churros. It's good, actually. I like it. It's less sweet than I expected. Let's see what Stacy has to say.
Yeah, it's like more like fried dough with nice chocolate. It's not a very sweet churro like you normally
Nothing
get.
about it is sweet, yeah.
Yeah. But it's very good. It's interesting walking around and seeing the contrast between Portugal and Spain. So Portugal had all the tile work everywhere, which was really beautiful. But Spain seems to have a lot of these little balconies and ironwork everywhere. It's like similar vibes, but it's neat noticing those differences too.
And it smells better than Lisbon.
It does.
Bro, look at this thing. We found a nice little spot here in the park. We're just hanging out here on a bench under these like really cool trees. And we've just been walking around. And this park is I really am liking Madrid. And while this park is not representative of all of Madrid, it is for me. And I really enjoy it. There's like cool little statues everywhere, and there's like the curved, I don't even know what you call it. It's like Roman looking, with a big statue in the center right on the lake. There's people rowing around. Apparently it's €6 to do a boat. I could be tempted, but the line was really long. But we're just walking around, and I really like the park. I really like Madrid. So we got some ice cream. It was like €4 each.
We are in the center of the park somewhere, and in this really cool building is the Reina Sofia extension of the main museum. The main museum's like in the city somewhere and is paid admission, whereas this exhibit is free. So we're gonna check it out.
Check it out.
Well, that was a nice little modern art exhibit. It gives you a little taste. But now I think we're going to the Crystal Palace. That concludes our time in Retiro Park. It was wonderful exploring. We spent a lot of time here.
We did. It's like 4:30 right now.
Yeah. So it's a bit of time before the dinner at our hostel, so we're thinking we're gonna go grab some tapas.
Very specifically, we are headed to it's like the Tiger Cider Bar. It's very popular among tourists, but it's a place that you get a drink and then they just give you tapas. I don't even think you get a choice. They just give you and you just get. But it's very popular, it's very famous online, we have it marked. So that's where we're gonna check out. Oh, that didn't work. It's closed. I don't know, I'm hungry, dude. Yeah, I don't know, we'll just find something. Well, that happens when you're traveling.
We think we found an alternative. It's called El Respiro, and it's a 3-minute walk away, so we'll see if it's a similar deal. Open, and it seems to have the same deal, and it actually had higher ratings, so maybe the other one's a little overrated.
Found the real gem. That's why you need to watch us.
Here's the snacks we got. It's quite a lot. And having a cold beer is delightful. That was a delight. I'm really happy we found that place for sure.
Yeah, the guy was super nice. Beers are like €4.50, but it includes some food.
It was so good too. It didn't look too fancy, but like it was really tasty.
It was really tasty. I did not expect Spain to be this pretty. And specifically Madrid. Somebody's gonna be like, well, not all Spain's as pretty. You're just in the rich part of Madrid. Well, the rich part of Madrid's very pretty. I think I'm kind of actually a little shocked. Like, look at these things. It's like very gorgeous. We just like randomly are walking through. I really like Madrid, actually. I quite like Madrid.
Yeah, the buildings are so beautiful. I've been here before and I don't remember it being this pretty.
Yeah, this city's gorgeous. I quite like Madrid. I think it's pretty sweet.
Dinner tonight is at our hostel. It's unlimited tapas and sangria for €10 each. Good morning. From Madrid, day 2. A little bit of a late start again, but not our fault this time. No errands, just joining a walking tour like we usually do. And it started at 11:20, so we had a slow morning.
11:20. Who starts anything in the world at
So
11:20?
But it's a pretty big group. But should be good.
I got a word of warning here for you. If you're walking around Madrid, watch out for bollards everywhere. I just frickin' shin kicked the shit out of one. Raining here in Plaza Mayor, where we concluded the tour. Our walking tour is done. 2 hours and change, 11:30-ish to like 1:45, so like 2 hours or 15 minutes, give or take. Good tour, but we've ended here now. We went all over, but really what I got out of it is there's more places I want to go back to. She mentioned some Egyptian thing, and seeing there's a park overlooking the palace again, heading back kind of
into the cathedral.
It's free, that's dope. And seeing all that kind of stuff. We're gonna grab some lunch and then get back into that stuff.
It really started raining on us. So we're just like running from doorway to doorway on our way to lunch.
Trying to make our way to lunch. The place we were gonna go
up their prices
by big time.
Yeah.
I think it's because it was right next door to Spain's Got Talent. And so they're like, oh, conveniently, menu of the day is now €20. This is crazy.
But yeah, it's pouring now, so hopefully we'll get to this next lunch place pretty soon. So the second place we came to is full.
Lightning. Typical Madrid. come to a place and then it's closed or we can't get in or whatever.
So as we were Googling other places to go, they got a cancellation, so we got it. Oh my god, you guys, that was so good. So these menus of the day are a common thing around Madrid. Usually around 15 euro for multi-courses. Usually comes with a
like starter, main,
drink sometimes.
and dessert.
But this place, the Cool, I would say punches well above its weight.
Absolutely, it's 15 euro. And it was like a starter, second starter, a main, and a dessert. And it was all like very elevated. It's so
It was
good.
just
Yeah.
probably the fanciest meal we're gonna have.
If you are gonna spend 15 euro on a meal, come here.
It's so good.
I cannot articulate it enough.
We were lucky though, I think, because like he said, a reservation got canceled, so possibly it's hard to get into.
Or come early,
Or come early, yeah.
like as soon as you can. It's so good. We literally cannot recommend it enough.
It's so good.
If you're gonna spend 15 euro on lunch, just come here.
Okay, we both got the mezzi rigatoni and then the patatas bravas. Tristan got the veal burger and I got these pork ribs, which were amazing. And then we both got the chocolate cake. So good.
Nice little walk after our delicious lunch.
Rain's gone.
Rain's gone, so we've come to the sort of like the main cathedral of all of Spain. So this is our next spot, our next tourist site.
So that was pretty neat. It's very colorful. Apparently there's like an old patron saint buried in this casket in there. That's one of the oldest pieces of furniture in Spain, apparently. So that's kind of cool. But now we're gonna walk over to the Temple de Nedub, I think it's called, or de Bud. We made it up to the Temple of Debod. It's pretty cool. It's like these Egyptian temple structures. And it has like a really beautiful view of the city too. And that ends our time in Madrid, unfortunately. It was really lovely. We both really liked Madrid.
I was gonna say maybe it's my favorite place, but like we've also like Corco's really nice, Porto is really nice, and Madrid's been really nice. I think we had a very short time here. We only had 2 days in Madrid, sort of 2 full days, and we only really got to the 2 different ends of the historic center.
Yeah, pretty much. And ate a lot of delicious food. And so yeah, essentially the rest of the day is having dinner at the hostel. We're having paella tonight.
Our send-off from Spain is paella, because tomorrow morning, early, not too early, we'll be catching our train from Madrid to Barcelona, where we have a 20-minute connection, so there's no time in Barcelona, to Paris.